victory over the Orioles.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Mickey Mantle takes aim at the single season hits record coming up next. Jose Barrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Digging in now, Ryan Braun. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power has been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. In his career, Yount has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. 3-1 to Robin Yount.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the catcher, number 8, Gary.
And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Settling in now, Mickey Mantle. He's driven in 4 runs on 4 hits to this point in the series. The 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
To the plate now, Tony Perez. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. George Brett will be next. Carter at third. Mantle at second with 1 away. And he looks at one that misses ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in, George Brett. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. The 2-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case.
And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Sheffield.
Stepping in, Gary Sheffield. He went deep in the contest last night. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Fouled away. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hunter, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And a relay home, and not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall, almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Stepping in now, Ryan Sandberg. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Royals out in front, 4-0. Brett Saberhagen will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
So digging in now, Torrey Hunter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Luis Arias.
Now to the plate, Luis Arias, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Rod Carew. Fouled off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
This is skied out toward right. Sheffield is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. At the plate, Johnny Damon. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. Bounce towards the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Into the box now, Robin Yount. Grounded down the third baseline.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2. Is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 26 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Fernando Romero enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Romero.
So now to the plate, Gary Carter. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Oh, and this kicks right off of him, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Tony Perez will be next. Still only one out in the inning. swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Therefore, it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting,
stepping into the box,
base.
Tony Perez. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Onto the bag with it is Killebrew, and that will retire the side. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Royals 6 and the Twins nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 5th, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Standing in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch, and he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right, and this one scoots all the way to the wall.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line. And a diving try at third, but it's past him. A fair ball.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. 2-1. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a
Batting
fastball.
it,
Even
the
if
left
you
fielder,
recognize the breaking
Eddie
ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for
Rosario.
hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
At the plate now, Eddie Rosario. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The shortstop.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins leave the bases loaded. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Digging in, Gary Sheffield. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
3-1 to him now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I got 3-2.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Carew has it. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals.
Stepping in, Ryan Sandberg. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-1 home. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner 2 after that one as we get another look at it here. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. In is Torrey Hunter. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And good patience exercised as he works out to walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Coming to the plate now, Rod Carew. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
3-1. And there goes Hunter. But he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
The first baseman,
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering at first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in now for Kansas City, Johnny Damon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Braun. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 3-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And that misses for ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
So a runner on first with 1 out now. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2. There he goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Man at second here with 2 away, and up next will be the Hall of Famer catcher Gary Carter. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Leading off the inning, Nelson Cruz, and they'll need him to get something going here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Josh Donaldson. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his
Now
second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Mitch Garver. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eddie Rosario becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning.
Gonzalez.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez.
Ball two.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Number 14 on the season, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, that's certainly going to wake up the boys in the dugout right there. We thought this one had a chance to getting away from us. Down 6, one swing of the bat, and this game has completely changed.
At the plate, Torrey Hunter. 2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Luis Arias waits on deck. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is skied out toward right. Sheffield is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
The next twin up, Rod Carew. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Smoked on the ground left side, And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and
The first
I'm not
baseman,
sure
number
why.
3.
He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone,
Yellow
and it doesn't
Brew.
look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
So now to the plate, Harmon Killebrew lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Damon has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. We're through 4. It's the Royals 6 and the Twins 4. So here's the Royals DH, Mickey Mantle. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Up next
You'd
to
think
the
they'd
Royals,
stop pitching to this
the
guy
first
by now.
baseman,
He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Stepping in now, Tony Perez. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode.
The third baseman,
That pitch
number
wasn't
5.
even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it. At the plate now, George Brett. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over. To the plate now, Gary Sheffield. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Torrey will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. They still lead it 6-4.